car.
Oh.
I wanted to see what it's like recording because...
Oh, just the normal ambient sounds.
Or some conversations... So I'm gonna, like, I think a good place to have conversations is in the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think that's true.
So with you, that's what I'm thinking, but I don't know how good this is gonna sound.
Well, let's practice. What are we going to talk about?
Okay. But no, I don't want to have a good conversation and then
No, because when you do no, you never have to force it. And I often find I have to make videos more than once before I actually get to the point of what we want to talk about. You know what I mean?
So
this is like our practice.
All right then.
I talk to a camera all the time. Actually.
Okay, what is memory?
What is memory to me?
Yeah.
Look at your dad, look at your funny dad. Funny machine, look. Zoom lens, it's a new form of zoom lens.
Well, memory is what makes us feel like a coherent whole.
To look at this, it's your instruction.
It's only till May, so if it gets sort of torn about
If I didn't have memories, if I just lived in the present moment, then I wouldn't know myself very well. Because memory is what tells me this is how I behave in these situations, or this is what I've done. Memory to me is, I guess, what personhood is. Without memory, we wouldn't be individual people.
But do you not think that when you are in a moment, because then you're saying that somebody that does struggle with their memory
loses an aspect of personhood, yes.
But do you think that they consider that they have? Or
I don't know, and that's interesting, isn't it? Because it's very hard to ask someone who has poor memory how they view that loss of memory. So I'm thinking about your granddaddy. He's not aware that he has any memory losses.
No.
So he doesn't see himself as different, but his personality has changed. He's much more childlike.
You dance for Granddad.
Dance then, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dances. I will lead you all. Wherever you may be, I will lead you all at the dance.
Yeah, so there's a video of me in that hall, and you're not on camera, neither of you are on camera, you're behind the camera. I think Grandad's holding it.
Oh, really?
So I was, Grandad was calling me with the camera, and you were telling me to come to you. So I came to you on the camera, and then you said, dance, Ashley, dance. And then you started singing this song, which is like, wherever you will be, Lord of the dance said he, I'll lead you all, wherever you will be, you all at the dance. Yeah, it was that song, and so you sang that, and then I danced very crazily.
Lord of the dance said he, I will lead you all, wherever you may be, I will lead you all at the dance said he. Come on, push it up here. Oh, that's lovely. Come here, come show Grandad.
All the songs we used to sing way back there to Andrea and Juliet in the car, they are so fresh in your mind still, aren't they? Like, and it's, I think it's that you know you remember very vividly, isn't it? Yeah. The songs we used to sing.
For Grandad, it's his memory or his ability to hold steps in mind in order to carry out an action. So it's a very specific element of his memory. It's his working memory that's been affected.
Is that short term?
Yeah, well, working memory encompasses all.
Yeah.
But yes, it's what you hold short term in order to carry out a series of steps.
And is he aware of that, do you think?
No.
No.
And that's what's very difficult for the people around him.
Do you want me to say the title?
Yeah,
just go from one to the other.
This is the one that you...
Yeah, that's all the rest of the speech, but that's the poem. You might think why I'm reading some of them out, but some of them are places you go inside your head if you don't want reality, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll start then. Okay. Peeling potatoes at the kitchen sink, I watch him walk back down the path. No longer with his swinging, rolling gait I could have recognised from a mile away. He'd been feeding the birds, and it takes him a while, this man whose motto, some 15 years since, became, "Sorry, I don't do quick." The man lived life literally in the fast lane, for whom time took on a whole new meaning.
I think people are getting stuck on the fact that their loved ones are losing this part of their memory, which makes them maybe not a very functioning human, and so then they're overlooking like this part, like you said, that
enjoyment in the here and now and what they're doing.
yeah. And I think that the issue is people think because we struggle to live within the present ourselves, it's very difficult to invite someone into that way of being with it. They really struggle to plan and think ahead.
And you've got to think on top of that as well, for someone like Grandma, she's lost a grown-up.
Diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in the prime of his life. The man forced onto the hard shoulder through no fault of his own.
One thing Grandma and I have talked about is that Grandad is more himself than he has ever been, but he doesn't know when to step back anymore because he's unfiltered him. You know, he makes more jokes now. He finds more fun in things than he ever did, and we do laugh a heck of a lot. Flying the kite was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, I want to go. I need to do that after Christmas.
The man I'd helped dress this morning fastened his belt, buttoned up his shirt and tied his tie. His hands, now with their customary tremor, dig deep into his pockets, on this occasion for a little silver box of pills, 20 at least, pink, white, blue and yellow.
And so my question to you is, what is memory?
I can't remember. That's a difficult question.
It is a difficult question. From when you were a child?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't remember anything when I was a child.
Okay. So, but you remember, yeah?
Yeah, and most of the memories were from when we got married.
When you got married?
50 years ago.
I hear him come in, finally, after fumbling for his keys. He swears blind I've deliberately gone missing, just to spite him. Except he finds them in the end, with a little help from me.
So if you didn't have those memories, what would you be?
Pretty lost, I think.
Pretty lost.
But when the freeze finally sets in, it's recalling days like these, in all their multicoloured madness, will keep me sane. And if there is one thing I have learned from this crazy little thing they call life, is that most certainly there are days and then there are days.
That's lovely. So do you think because of all the memories that you have, you are who you are now?
Yes, without a doubt.